It's almost that time of year again. You know, it's almost April 15th, and most people know what April 15th is. It's tax season. So most people understand the idea of paying taxes. You know, the government requires you to pay a tax on the money you make, the money you spend, the money you earn. Like literally, there's a tax on everything. What if I told you that that is not the biggest tax you pay in your life? See, there's another tax. And I heard this recently, and it blew my mind when I heard it, and it's the ignorance tax. What is the ignorance tax? That is the tax you pay on the difference of where you are now and where you want to be. Let me give you an example in financials, in your business. Well, if Cannonball wants to be a $15 million company and we are a $5 million company, the ignorance tax is $10 million. It's a $10 million is tax I pay on not knowing how to create or grow or become a $15 million company. If I want to run a marathon and I can only run a 5K, the ignorance tax is the 23 miles difference of I know how to run a 5K, but I can't run a 26-mile marathon. So what is your ignorance tax? What is the ignorance tax you are currently paying on what you are currently making in your business and what you want to make? If you are watching this video, then most likely you are a commissioned sales professional. And so the question I would ask is, what do you want to make? And what did your 2023 W-2 say? That is the difference between what you're currently making and what you want to make. How do I make it? How do I get to that money? How do I create that success? How do I get to that? That's your ignorance tax. So what does this mean? What do we do with this? Well, first is aware that we're paying a tax, and that's the ignorance tax. Second is, how do I find out the information that I need to shorten that delta? It's not like getting the information is not hard. If I want to sell 100 homes and I've sold 20 homes, well, the ignorance tax is 80 homes. I'm ignorant on how to sell 100. First is set your ego to the side. Second is go get the information. Well, where do I get it? We'll get it from people that have already done it. Get it from people that have already achieved what you want to achieve. That means going all in and building those relationships with those successful people or those sales professionals, asking their opinion. It's reading the books. It's attending the training classes. It's listening to the podcast. It's immersing yourself in the difference between the two. See, we don't understand that what we don't know is the biggest tax we pay. It has the biggest indicator in our life. The things we don't know how to do is dictating our life. So if you want more, you have to learn more and shorten the ignorance tax. This week, right before we hit tax season in a month and a half, instead of just focusing on what do I have to pay the government, what do I have to pay myself, and how do I decrease that amount by learning more. Go to the places where the information is, shorten the ignorance tax, and watch your success build.